Namaste students, Computational Thinking for Grade 4, Chapter 1, Shapes Around Us. Continue. The question is, if each of the given terms follows the same theme, what will come in place of question mark? As you see, the question mark is here. So, before trying to figure out what has to be here, let's understand the pattern. As you see, here we have a four-sided figure, and here I believe it's a three-sided figure. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-sided figure. You're right, students, you found the trick or the pattern. So here it's 4, here it's 3. So 4 plus 3, we have 7. Let's verify, is that true? In the next set, we have a three-sided figure, 1, 2, 3-sided figure. On the other side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided figure. So obviously, this should be an 8-sided figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Then here, as you see, it is a 4-sided figure. 1, 2, 3, 4-sided figure. And the other one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. So that too, a 4-sided figure. So 4 plus 4 and the question mark to be replaced with an 8-sided figure. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's the right option. Great. Here we go with the next question. If each face of a triangular prism is colored with a color in such a way that no two adjacent faces have same color, what is the minimum number of colors required to do this? Okay, great. And there is a note. Two faces are said to be adjacent if they share a common edge. For that, let's imagine the prism. As you see, a prism, triangular base prism, top is in triangle shape, and the bottom just identical, it's the same. And we have these three edges connected. So we have 5 faces in total. One is on the left, one is on the right, the other one the back, and the top, bottom. There are totally 5 faces. Let's imagine the net of the same. Great. As you see, this is my bottom, this is the left, and this is my right. Let's assume this to be my top, and this is the bottom. Okay. As you see, okay, let me number this 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. Okay. Face 1 and 5 are adjacent as they share a common edge. At the same time, 5 and 3 are also adjacent as they share a common edge, and 5 and 2 are also adjacent as they share a common edge. So the only face which is not adjacent to 5 is 4. At the same time, 4 is adjacent to all other 3 sides. So there are totally 5 faces, out of which only one is non-adjacent to the other. Therefore, we need 4 different colors. So this and this can have the same color, and all other 3 need to have different colors. So 1 color, 2 color, 3 color, and these 2 in the same color. So totally 4 colors are required to do this. The minimum number of colors required to do this is actually 4. Great. And let's move on to the next question. And our question is, which of these shapes will come in place of A and B? Right? They want us to replace A and B such that no two shapes having the same number of sides or the pattern or the color appear in the same row or column. Great. Sounds good. And there is a note, not all blocks will necessarily have a shape present in them. Okay, that means like we can leave the squares empty. Okay, great. In that case, A and B. Let me try with A. Okay, let us give this the pentagon. This is pentagon. Let me check if this pentagon is present anywhere else. It's not in the row and not in the column. Great. And now B is given a circle, shaded circle actually. Okay, great. There is no circle in the row, at the same time in the column. So that sounds great. Easiest question, one of the easiest question, as we have the first option as our answer. Great. Let's move on to the next. Here we have the next question. Six concrete blocks of cubical shape are used for building the stairs as shown below. How many faces of these blocks are not visible? I repeat, are not visible. As we know, a cube, any cube for sure will have six faces. Am I correct? So let me number the cubes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cubes. And as you see, only two faces of cube 1 is visible. One is the front part and the other one is top. So cube 1 has two faces visible, which means four faces are not visible. Okay, coming to the cube 2, I guess I can see front, the top and the right. So three faces are visible, therefore three are not. That means seven faces are not visible for the first set, that is cube 1 and 2. I believe the same thing applies to set 2, that is 3 and 4, at the same time to 5 and 6. So set 1 7, set 2 7, set 3 7. So in total 21 faces are not visible. Great. Okay, let's move on to the next question. And the question is, how many edges of the pyramid shown below have a yellow dot at one of their corners but do not have red dot on the other corner? Great. So we are supposed to concentrate on edges. Okay. We know that edges for here it's gonna be straight lines, and this straight lines need to have a yellow dot, but there should be no red dot in it. Great. Okay, in that case, let me first name the edges. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this thick line, the black line, is the 8th one. Right. There are 8 edges. Let me consider the first one. First one, red and yellow, so not to be considered. The second one, again red and yellow, not to be considered. The third is the same. The fourth is the same. So we won't be able to consider these 4 as they have red as well as yellow. Okay, great. Coming to the fifth one, I guess we have only one dot and that too it's red, so we are not going to consider 5. At the same time, I believe we are not going to consider 7. So the left numbers are 6 and 8, therefore there are two edges which has yellow dot on it, but not the red one. Sounds good. Great. Very good. Here we go with the next. Yes, students. Now it's your turn. Let us solve the question. All shapes of set A must be placed into squares present in box 1. And there are some conditions for the same. Each square has exactly one shape. Okay. I guess here we have 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares and 6 shapes. Okay. So each square can hold one shape. Great. Good. The shape and the square cannot be of same color. Come on. Oh, great. I believe this to be considered as white and this to be considered as black. Okay, so the shape and the square cannot be of the same color. Okay, I believe I cannot put this triangle into this first square or into the this fourth square from right or into this very first square because both are of same color, black in color. Great. Two squares connected by a line cannot have the same shape. Okay, great. I guess then there should no be two shapes in these two. I mean the same shape in these two. Great. Okay. I guess they mean to say that if I use triangle into this first square, another same triangle cannot be used in the second square. Or even this, I believe, the black triangle, because squares connected by a line cannot have same shape, whether it's white or black, but still it is of same shape. Good. Great. And I leave this question to you. Comment your answers. We'll meet in the next session with the solution. Thank you.